Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper and I'm back for Scrapbook Boutique, and today I'm going to be making a card using these gorgeous Elle products. And I'm going to start by stamping out the largest flower from the petals and stems set. I'm using the Ranger dye ink. It's called Caribbean Coast, and this is a really solid stamp. So when I'm stamping this out, I like to just add a little bit of extra pressure, and I will hold the stamp down just that little bit longer to my paper to let the ink absorb, just to get a good impression. And I've got some electric lime. This is a really nice bright colour as well, and I'm going to stamp out a few leaves. And what I like to do is, when I'm not really sure what my finished layout is going to be, I do actually stamp out a few extras, and that way I've got options. I kind of have a rough idea about what I want to do, but at least then I don't have to come back and start stamping and fussy cutting again. And I do cut all these out, just leaving a small white border around the edge, and I won't bore you with all of that. It does take quite a while because I want to get to the fun part. And this is it. I've got some Xpress It. This is an A4 adhesive sheet, and I thought it'd be great to die cut a word out of the adhesive and do an ombre sort of style glitter die cut. If I just wanted a one colour die cut out of glitter, I could just have the paper and cut it out directly from that, but I wanted this to be actually on my card front, and I've run this through my die cutting machine, and then I can actually adhere this straight to my card front. And I'm trying to be gentle because it is really sticky, and I'm removing the back of the release paper, and I'm finding that my fingers are actually sticking to the adhesive here, so I eventually work it out that it's going to be a little bit easier if I use my craft knife to help me. So I'm just going to actually adhere this straight down on to the card, and before I actually push it down, I want to try and make sure that it's fairly straight. And there's a couple of spots that I'm just trying to straighten out a little bit where my thumb had got caught on the adhesive. So once I'm happy with that, I can just press it down and then gently remove the release paper from the top. And where that's pulling up there, that's because of me from before, from when my finger was getting stuck on it. But I was actually really impressed how this worked out. I thought, well, there was a couple of spots where the adhesive was damaged from me, and once I added the glitter, you really wouldn't have known. It actually came together really well. So I've got a couple of different glitters here to create my ombre sentiment, and it's kind of a green and then a teal blue. Thought these would look really pretty together. And once I've got the glitter down, then I can just burnish that onto the adhesive. And I did that just by using a scrap piece of paper, and then I can just push on that with my fingers. And I just tapped off the excess glitter, and there was a couple of spots there that I did miss, so it was easy as just adding a little bit of glitter on top of those. And to get rid of the excess glitter, I just use a really soft brush just to wipe it away from the card front. So next I'm going to add my sentiment. This is from the Elle Simply Said Hello. It's a matching sentiment set for that die. And I've got some Caribbean Coast again, and it's going to simply stamp out the word lovely. I'm using my grid lines to help me. And then work out where my elements are going to go on the card. And I've already roughly worked out what I want to do. I already knew that I want them hanging off the edge, so I can just add my adhesives now. I've got my stamp runner, and then I want to pop the flowers up. So I have some scrapbook adhesives. These are foam squares. I like these. They work really well. They're not too high. I think they're only 2 millimeters high. And then I can just pop these all on the card front down the corner, and I can use a large pair of scissors then just to flip the card over and cut the edges off And I thought it'd be fun to add some of this Faber-Castell. This is the Texture Luxe paste. It's a gold one. And it's just like icing. It's so beautiful and luscious. And I thought that'd just add a bit of depth to the center of the flowers. And that's my finished card for today. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back again real soon. So till then, happy paper crafting. Bye.